So in today's video we're gonna talk about the 10 action items and eligibility factors that I had to meet in order to be approved for my bariatric surgery. Hi, welcome back to my channel, The Bariatric Fashionista. I know I don't seem really fashionable right now. For those of you who are familiar with locks, I am taking a break from retwisting my locks right now. I try not to retwist my locks very often anyways because I don't want them to get thin and brittle and break. So, hopefully at some point as we move through this journey and you all follow along with me, my hair will look a little bit better in the process. But anyways, I'm so glad that you all decided to come back and listen to me talk about my journey. If you find this information informative, if there's something that you would like to ask, feel free to comment, and also hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date on new videos and new information. And I will be checking the comments and responding to them, and hopefully if there's more things that you would like to ask or know about regarding my journey or questions you may have, then I can address those in upcoming videos. So I decided to have surgery at the end of 2020. In the beginning, I wasn't really for surgery. I was really afraid to have surgery. I have only had one other surgery, and it wasn't major. It was a surgery on my foot. So for me, surgery initially was out of the question. And so I finally made the decision in January of 2021 to go ahead and have surgery. And so initially I just contacted the bariatric group here in North Carolina. I went through Novant Health. That is our hospital system here in North Carolina, or one of them in North Carolina in the Piedmont Triad, if you all are not familiar. And so I contacted the bariatric facility and started setting up my appointments, and met with the dietitian and let them know that I was ready at this point to move forward with the process of surgery. So the first thing we did was set up an appointment with the surgeon, and we just had a conversation about what it is that I wanted to do. And for me, I had already done a lot of my research, and so I knew that I wanted to do the VSG, or the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and I think they call it something different now, or it's a shortened version. I think they just say a sleeve gastrectomy. But I knew I wanted to do that. Also, from what I had read, based on my age, I'm 34 now. I did the surgery when I was 33. That was probably going to be the best option for me. And also I didn't want to have to worry about the nutrition absorption that I had heard about with the Roux-en-Y and the gastric bypass surgery. And so having that conversation with my surgeon, he also agreed, and so that's what we decided to go with. At the time, my BMI was about 48%, or my BMI was 48, I guess it's 48%, but my BMI was 48% at that point. In order for you to be approved for surgery, your BMI has to be between 35 to 40 with some type of comorbidity. That would mean having diabetes, hypertension, even sleep apnea. I didn't have any of those issues, and I was outside of that range. So, or a BMI of 40 and above. So my BMI at that point was about in the 48% range. I also had to meet with a nutritionist. And so I was also going through another program at my job, which we kept records of weight journal or food journals, trying to stay consistent in what I was eating and just paying attention to what was happening to me emotionally or what was going on during that day, using my Fitness Pal and trying to keep record of empty calories and things that I was already preparing for. And so that really helped me a lot. We talked about what was going to happen with my pre-op, and we also talked about post-op diets after surgery, what those things would look like. I also had to do a exercise evaluation, and in the exercise evaluation we just went over the importance of like resistance training, which I'm still really working on throughout this process. But we went over resistance training exercises. They also wanted to check my heart rate, things like that. As I did those exercises check my heart rate when I was in a resting position, and then also when and after I did the physical exercises that they requested me. They also provided me with like resistance bands to help as I was going through this process, or that would help me after surgery as I could beefed up and gain the energy to start working out.